everyone, Tamara here with Yogi Gardens, and today I am talking about powdery mildew. I don't know if you can see this leaf, but it is covered in little white spots. This is a fungus, and this we want to get rid of immediately. As soon as you see little white spots, looks like you kind of threw flour out in your garden or something all over leaves, usually your squash plants or something that kind of doesn't have a lot of aeration. Anytime you see this, you want to get rid of it immediately. So let's go into a couple things you can do to take care of this problem. So powdery mildew is going to affect many of your plants in the garden. It can affect your zucchini, your yellow squash, your pumpkins, a lot of your gourds, your cucumbers. A lot of things that have really big leaves are going to be affected by this, and it's usually in warm and humid climates. So right now it has been very hot and very humid, and it has completely covered my pumpkins behind me here. So I need to get rid of this and I need to take care of it, so I wanted to share with you all the process. So let's talk a little bit about this fungus.
So powdery mildew is a fungus, and it is caused by many different kinds of fungi, and it also affects a wide variety of plants, as I mentioned before. As you can see here, they're on my pumpkins. Now these little white spores normally start at the base of your plant, so along kind of the lower leaves, and then it creeps up to several of the higher leaves normally as it progresses, and as long as the weather is the right condition, so very hot and humid. Now, if I would have taken care of this and caught it immediately, it might not have crept up to the rest of my plant.
So now the reason why we want to get rid of this fungus really early on is because it will completely cover the leaves, causing the leaves to yellow and then die and drop off. And we don't want that. This prevents photosynthesis. It can inhibit flower production, fruit production. So we really want to get rid of this as soon as possible. Now, luckily, there are a few things that we can do. There's some things we can do to prevent powdery mildew, and then there's some things that we can do once it starts. So as far as prevention, number one is pruning. I did a video about pruning yellow squash and zucchini and trellising it up a stake. This is a great way to prevent powdery mildew. It just allows a lot of airflow throughout the plant. You're trimming a lot of the leaves off, so it doesn't even have a chance to form the powdery mildew. Just make sure that you do not put these in the compost. You do not want this in the compost at all. You're just going to create a wonderful house for tons of little spores to grow, and then once you put that in the garden, then you're going to have a disaster. So do not compost these. Completely trash these leaves. So throw them away, get rid of them, please. Number two, not watering from the top, watering the soil. Now, this is a great way to prevent it. However, it can live in the soil, so then it can also splash up onto the lower leaves of your plant. So to prevent that, I recommend mulching your plant. Number three would be drip irrigation. Now, I personally don't have a drip irrigation system yet. I really want one. I think that it would just cut down a lot of my time. It would also help my plants a lot because I wouldn't be watering over top, and I wouldn't have to be bending over really low and watering. So a drip irrigation system is great to prevent that splash up on the leaves. Another great prevention method is neem oil. Now, neem oil is great at preventing, and it's also great once it starts. They say that within 24 hours it will completely get rid of powdery mildew. Another option you can use is a fungicide. I just got done spraying the plants with this. It is for organic gardening. It also prevents bugs. This is a little bit expensive, and neem oil you get, a concentrate like this for like 20 bucks, and then it lasts a really long time because you're only using a little bit in a large amount of water. So this is the cheapest way to go, I would say, by far. But if you just want something really quick, then you could opt for a fungicide like this. And you just want to make sure that you're spraying the leaves all along the top and then also the bottom. And I would also spray any leaves that aren't affected as well, just to prevent them from being affected. Another thing you can use if you don't have a fungicide readily available and you don't have neem oil, of course you can get those things on Amazon, or your local garden center should have them. But if you want to use a home remedy, maybe it's late at night and you can't get out to the store right away, or you can't order on Amazon right away. Another thing you can use that you might have in your refrigerator is milk. So this would be 4 parts milk to 6 parts water. And then you would just simply fill a spray bottle and do the same thing, spraying the top of the leaves and the bottom of any of the affected plants, and then I would go ahead and spray the non-affected plants as well, just to be sure. You want to make sure that when you're spraying the leaves that you do it on a sunny day. Now I'm not sure the exact science behind this, but something about the way the milk reacts with the sun. And that is what kills or prevents the powdery mildew. Alright guys, so I hope this helps. Just want to do a quick video and show you this. I know I'm struggling with powdery mildew, and so if you all are in my area, which is zone 6B, you probably are struggling with it too. So I wanted to make this quick video so that you can get a jump start in this and kill it before it takes over and destroys your plants. Thanks guys. Happy gardening.